This video is to educate ISOs on how to manually onboard a merchant with a single store on the iPOSpays portal using a Fiserv processor. If you have your own CRM, reach out to our sales team to get an API and integrate it to onboard merchants from your own CRM. To onboard a merchant, you need to perform 4 simple steps. Add merchant info. Add store info. Add device. And edit parameters. First, log into the iPOSpays portal using an ISO account. Go to the Merchants module. Click on the Action button. And select Add Merchant. In this section, you can set up the merchant info. So, enter the merchant's DBA, name, and email address. The email address should be unique across the system as it will be used as the login ID. Any information regarding the merchant will be sent to this email address. Enter the zip code and select from the drop-down. The area and city will appear automatically. Make sure you enter the phone number correctly as any update regarding the merchant will be sent to the same. Enter the merchant's EBT ID to accept EBT cards. Enable or disable modules and privileges according to your merchant's needs. For example, enable Cloud POS for merchants who use Virtual Terminal. If you have agent and merchant reference ID in your CRM, then enter the same in the respective fields. This will act as a bridge between the system and your CRM and help reconcile data. The Owned By field defines the hierarchical structure of users on the iPOSpays portal. If an agent office user is not granted the privilege to onboard a merchant, the ISO can simply search for the agent office user's name and directly onboard a merchant, assigning them to that specific agent. The merchant will then be managed and supervised by the assigned agent. If the ISO wants to assign a merchant directly under their control, they can select their own name from the drop-down menu. If the merchant has opted for any specific integration, click on the Integrations drop-down menu and choose the desired integration. Click Add Store. And all the entered information will be saved automatically. Now, you'll land in the Add Store section. This section exists for merchants who do business in multiple locations. As you can see, the same as merchant address box is checked, and all the info from the merchant info section is carried over. Select the merchant category code according to the VAR sheet as any difference might lead to transaction failure. If the merchant's store address is different, uncheck the box and manually enter all the details. If the merchant does business in multiple locations, then you can add multiple stores under the same merchant. Watch the Add Store video to learn how to do it. For merchants processing large transactions with business or corporate cards, enter the VAT registration number. It is a Level 3 data field required for Level 2 and Level 3 payment processing. This helps merchants qualify for lower interchange fees. Finally, click Add Device. Under the Add Device section, select the manufacturer based on the solution that you are offering to your merchants. Select Apple for Tap to Pay on iPhone with iPOS Go. Cloud POS for Virtual Terminal. Android phone for Tap to Pay on Android with iPOS Go. Q and P series based on the device model. Under Device Model, select the device that you are offering to your merchant. Choose an application sign. The Assign Template dropdown will be empty if you are onboarding a merchant for the first time. But once you onboard your first merchant, you can save it as a template and use it for all the merchants with similar requirements. First, we'll learn to configure using a Fiserv North processor. If you wish to learn about other processors, we have hosted separate videos for each. Please refer to them. Note down the value inside the TPN box, as it will be your device's identifier. Device label is for easy identification of the device. Using the label, merchants can identify the device without remembering the TPN. Next is setting up a fee profile. If you click the drop-down, you will see 2 fee profiles, with fee and without fee. If you set up only the with fee profile, then all the transactions will be processed under with fee. If you set up only the without fee profile, then all the transactions will be processed under without fee. To enable dual MID, you'll need to set up both fee profiles. This allows merchants to easily switch between traditional processing, where a fee is added, and cash discounting, where no fee is added. If you only need to set up one profile, start by clicking with fee and filling in the required fields using the VAR sheet. If the merchant has an e-com URL, you can enter it here while filling out the fee profile. This will reduce the interchange cost for the merchant. The data you entered will be saved automatically, so once you finish the with fee profile, click the drop-down and select without fee and fill in all the details. Click Finish to successfully onboard a merchant under Fiserv North. To configure using the Fiserv Omaha processor, follow the same process as before, but select Fiserv Omaha when choosing the processor from the drop-down menu. Then, set up the fee profiles using the VAR sheet by following the same process as before. Click Finish to successfully onboard a merchant under Fiserv Omaha. Now, you need to edit your merchant's device parameters. Click on the merchant's module and search for the merchant's name, DBA, or phone number using the search box. Click on the merchant's TPN and select Edit Parameter. As you can see, all the parameters are unified under headers such as receipt, tips and taxes, transaction, settlement, fee, value add, integration, miscellaneous, and EMV. Once you finish editing the parameters, you can click the Save as Template button and use it as a template for similar merchants in the future. To use the saved template, you can either assign it while creating the merchant in the Devices section, or by clicking the Assign Template dropdown in the Parameters sections. Thanks for watching.